We're going to talk about too about, I think, candlewood.
Yes.
Okay, we can talk about that too. Let's walk up here. Honestly, dude, this will probably take about. You guys take a break. Did they have lunch?
Yeah, they're good. I lined them up.
Let's just walk. This will take about 10 minutes. Still not complaining.
Yeah, it don't look too bad. Actually.
First of all, I don't know what we're.
You're still figuring it out. I got you.
I need the general manager contacted me 3 days ago and asked for me to call in and set up an appointment for us to do what we're doing right now.
Okay.
He did say that they're under an HOA, and the Woodlands, Shenandoah, the Woodlands are all screwed up. Like, for example, I don't know if you know this already, you probably do, but you can't cut trees down, you can't move stuff, there's things you have to do, and they're responsible for certain things, and they get fined, and then they've been fined before.
Well, they'd get fined for something like that grass hanging over the edge, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's really tight, so this is something we got to stay on top of. And like, for example, there's certain responsibilities, like with stuff like this, where you're having, I don't think we have to do anything, but like I don't know if they're allowed to like remove leaves and stuff. I think there's rules, and it has to do with, keeping it looking rustic. So
okay.
Obviously, I'd probably say 50-60% is going to be beds, similar to
maybe a little bit similar, because this looks like it doesn't have as many.
No, not as many. But the difference is I think that these are more developed.
Okay.
Notice that they have mulch.
Yes.
In this area. I don't know about this out here. I don't think so. I saw a crew out here just a little while ago.
Right, yeah.
Cutting that. I think that's the mall.
That's mall.
But I don't know. I know people park out here all the time.
It is so confusing out here.
It is. This stuff is going to be like the surgical center.
Yes. I don't like that stuff either, or the way it's hanging out.
Yeah,
I like keeping it trim and nice.
I love the blue jasmine much more so than I like that crap at the surgical center.
Yeah, that needs to be shortened up too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, and
I was just waiting for the word.
Yes. You mean like shorten that way?
Oh yeah.
He's not going to do that, I don't think.
Really?
That's what I said. I said.
Well, okay. On that part though, on that note, I've also been trying. I'll hit some high spots every once in a while just to cut a little bit of the flower off, but I haven't really done anything to butcher it. So.
Well, he said,
just trying to smooth it.
Let it grow, and I'm like, dude, this is possible. That stuff grows up taller than the base of the trees.
Yeah.
So yeah, still very little grass, obviously.
Right. I see what you're saying about the weed maintenance, though. It still wouldn't be too bad.
I've got
There's a lot more shade back here.
That I may end up adding one more for you. It depends. There's a Cinemark literally less than a quarter of a mile from the Northwest La Quinta.
Okay.
The one where you are. So let's, instead of going that way, we're just going to go this way.
All right.
It's got that over there. You notice it's like there's no grass.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. See, to me, if it were me.
Like, what do we do with it?
Well, I don't think you do anything. I think, like, for example, if you're blowing, you're going to blow that way.
Okay. Yeah.
But you notice it kind of looks neat.
Yeah.
So whoever's been taking care of it, like, this is not acceptable.
Yeah.
It's all got to be pulled out. Although this kind of stuff, obviously these kinds of weeds, they don't, that will grow up in a week. That takes like less than a week and a half to grow up. So I think that they've stopped. We start on the 29th.
Okay.
But you'll notice you got some limbs down there. I don't know. I don't know what we're allowed to do. I don't know if we're allowed to. That's why I need to talk to this guy.
Yeah, clean up this fence line right here because there's stuff hanging over, or the grass. Is it allowed to lean over as much as it is?
Yeah, and
stuff like that.
Or do they want it left there?
Yeah, we leave it alone. Yeah, because like me, I would be more inclined to running, an edge or edging down this line right here, and on this
I think
side,
so.
just because
I mean,
it's
but and again, dude,
don't want to mess with it. Yeah.
before we do anything, we'll confirm all of it.
Yes, perfect.
Now, this I'm pretty sure, simply because this used to be my theater of. I lived for 10 years at Loetta in 45, and this is our theater.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible that the property line stops here, right here. But let's just film this just in case. Because I was told.
Yeah, and these hedges and.
Yep. Because when we walk into the parking garage right here, you're going to see that there's reserved parking for that building.
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty sure this is that.
It's over there.
But might as well take a shot at it.
Sure.
Because there's no possible way that Cinemark can be responsible for this. Right here.
Yeah.
See, totally
Yeah, I would
full.
imagine it being this one right here.
Yep. Cinemark and Lake Robbins building parking only. I'm telling you, I think this is that.
Okay.
But so what? Let's just walk back through here. See the height of those shrubs.
Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to carry a ladder the entire way with it.
But again, I don't think we have to do any of that. Grow up.
Well, I almost got in an accident on my way over here because somebody didn't want to pay attention and yield.
It's the funniest thing.
Well, he was coming out of a U-turn. He was coming out of a U-turn. I'm not even the first person in the line. I'm like the third. And there was 2 cars ahead of me. And he decides to take that 12-foot gap that I had in front of me and dodge out in front. Oh my God.
You know, when stuff like that happens, I used to get really angry. Now, I'm like the polar opposite of the way I used to be.
Yeah.
I really, you know, I used to get really angry, but now I'm like, you don't win.
Sure.
Because if you get angry and you do something stupid and you get caught, you're going to go to jail.
You're going to jail.
And they will too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, so what? You're guilty, they're guilty, they're going to charge you both.